What would you do if you found your babysitter walking out of your bathroom in a towel while your husband was home alone? For Mia, this shocking discovery was just the beginning. What she uncovered next would leave her questioning everything. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to Stories Unfolded. We bring you tales that shock, inspire, and remind you of life's unexpected twists. Let's dive into this story. Mia and her husband, Tom, had been married for 12 years. Together, they had two beautiful kids, Emma, 8, and Lucas, 5. Mia worked full-time as a marketing executive, and Tom, an architect, had flexible hours that allowed him to work from home several days a week. Despite their busy schedules, Mia and Tom tried their best to prioritize family time. However, with deadlines piling up at work, Mia had recently hired a babysitter, Lindsay, to help out during the afternoons. Lindsay, a 22-year-old college student, had come highly recommended by a neighbor. She was cheerful, responsible, and great with the kids. For weeks, everything seemed to be going smoothly. Lindsay would pick up the kids from school, prepare snacks, and supervise their homework until either Mia or Tom was home. But one day, Mia came home early from work and discovered something she couldn't ignore. It was a Wednesday afternoon when Mia's meeting ended earlier than expected. Excited to surprise the kids, she pulled into the driveway and unlocked the front door quietly, hoping to catch them in the middle of a game or activity. Instead, she was greeted by the sight of Lindsay walking out of the bathroom, her hair dripping wet and a towel wrapped around her. "Lindsay?" Mia said, her voice tinged with confusion. Lindsay froze, her cheeks flushing bright red. "Oh, hi, Mrs. Carter," she stammered. I spilled juice on myself, so I thought I'd rinse off quickly. I hope that's okay." Mia frowned, but nodded slowly. "Where are the kids?" "They're playing in the backyard," Lindsay replied quickly, before hurrying off to the guest room, where she kept her bag. Mia walked outside, trying to shake off the unease. She found Tom sitting on the patio, working on his laptop, while Emma and Lucas played on the swing set. "You're home early," Tom said with a smile. Mia forced a smile in return. "Yeah, just thought I'd check in." But her mind was racing. Why had Lindsay felt comfortable enough to shower in their home? And why hadn't Tom mentioned it? The incident nagged at Mia all night. While she wanted to believe Lindsay's explanation, something didn't sit right with her. Tom's nonchalant reaction also seemed odd. The next morning, as Mia got the kids ready for school, she remembered the nanny cam they had installed in the living room months ago. It was meant to keep an eye on the kids when they were playing, but it had remained off most of the time. "I'll turn it on," Mia thought, her fingers trembling as she adjusted the settings, "just to ease my mind." She left for work that day feeling both anxious and determined. That evening, after Lindsay had gone home and the kids were in bed, Mia sat down with her laptop to review the nanny cam footage. She clicked through the clips, fast-forwarding through mundane moments of Lindsay helping the kids with homework and tidying up toys. But then, something caught her eye. Around 3 p.m., the kids were playing outside while Lindsay sat on the couch, scrolling through her phone. Moments later, Tom entered the room, and they began talking. Their conversation seemed lighthearted at first, but then Lindsay laughed and playfully swatted Tom's arm. Mia's stomach churned as she watched Lindsay get up and head toward the bathroom, with Tom following closely behind. While the footage didn't capture what happened next, Tom emerged a few minutes later, looking nervous. Mia's heart pounded as she closed her laptop. She couldn't believe what she had just seen. That night, after putting the kids to bed, she confronted Tom. "We need to talk," she said, her voice shaking. Tom looked up from his laptop, surprised by her tone. "What's wrong?" Mia crossed her arms. "I came home early yesterday and found Lindsay coming out of the shower. She said she spilled juice on herself, but that doesn't explain why you didn't mention anything." Tom's face paled. I didn't think it was a big deal. She told me the same thing." Mia narrowed her eyes. "And what about today? I turned on the nanny cam, Tom. I saw you and Lindsay talking, laughing, and then following her to the bathroom. What's going on?" Tom's eyes widened. "You were spying on me?" "Don't turn this around on me," Mia snapped. "I deserve to know the truth." Tom hesitated, his shoulders slumping. "Okay, look," he began. "There's nothing romantic going on between me and Lindsay, I swear. But I didn't want to tell you because I knew it would upset you." "Tell me what?" Mia demanded. Tom took a deep breath. "Lindsay's been having a tough time. She mentioned she's been struggling financially and hasn't been able to afford utilities in her apartment. She asked if she could use our shower once in a while, and I said yes. That's why she was in the bathroom yesterday. I didn't think it was a big deal, but I can see how it looks." Mia's anger softened slightly, but doubt lingered. "Why didn't you just tell me?" "I didn't want to worry you," Tom admitted. "You've been stressed with work, and I thought I could handle it myself." Mia wasn't entirely convinced, but decided to give Tom the benefit of the doubt. However, she wasn't ready to let her guard down completely. The next day, she invited Lindsay over for coffee after her babysitting shift. "Lindsay, I wanted to talk to you about something," Mia began, keeping her tone light. Lindsay looked nervous. "Sure, what is it?" "I noticed you've been using our shower," Mia said. "Tom mentioned you've been going through a tough time. Is everything okay?" Lindsay's eyes filled with tears. "I'm so sorry, Mrs. Carter. I didn't mean to overstep. My roommate moved out, and I've been struggling to pay the bills on my own. The hot water was cut off last month, and I was too embarrassed to tell anyone. I should have asked you first. Please don't fire me. I really need this job." Mia's heart ached at the young woman's vulnerability. "Lindsay, I wish you had come to me sooner. I'm not upset, but we need to communicate better moving forward." Lindsay nodded, wiping her eyes. "Thank you for understanding." Over the following weeks, Mia worked to rebuild trust with both Lindsay and Tom. She made arrangements to help Lindsay find resources to get back on her feet, including connecting her with a local charity that assisted with rent and utilities. As for Tom, Mia emphasized the importance of transparency in their marriage. They began having weekly check-ins to discuss household matters and any concerns, strengthening their bond. In the end, Mia was relieved to learn that what she had feared was a betrayal had simply been a miscommunication. This story reminds us of the importance of open communication in both personal and professional relationships. Assumptions can lead to misunderstandings, but taking the time to seek the truth can often reveal unexpected compassion and strength. If this story inspired you, please like and share it with someone who might need a reminder of the power of understanding and forgiveness. Don't forget to subscribe to the Stories Unfolded for more incredible tales of love, trust, and life's unexpected lessons. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next story.